I have to go to a dentist appointment, and I'm so scared.
It's okay, Gus. The dentist is nothing to be scared of. He just wants to make sure that your teeth is all clean.
Oh, really? I think I can handle that.
Good luck. You're gonna do great, Gus.
Thanks, Ryan. That really helped out a lot. I'm gonna be late. Gotta go.
Bye. I wonder what it must be like to be a dentist to an alligator. That seems a bit intense. I wonder if Combo can build a gator dentist training device. Combo, are you there?
Hey, Ryan!
I have a top priority project for you.
You can count on me!
Welcome to Ryan's world.
98 Mississippi, 99 Mississippi, 1.
Bree, I need your help!
Well, Combo, what do you need help with?
Ryan needs a custom-built alligator dentist training device.
Oh, hey, that reminds me of the board game. You know, the one with the crocodile and the teeth.
Wait! We aren't talking about crocodiles! We're talking about alligators!
Oh, it's the same thing.
They are not the same. Or, not quite sure how exactly they're different. But I know they're not the same. I'll be right back. I just gotta go look up something real quick.
Oh, okay, bye. I guess I'll just work on your project while you're gone. Hey, I have a great idea. We can use this. So this fidget spinner is going to be very important because it's going to act as our random selector. But before we get to this, we need to build our basic shape, which we are going to use this piece of cardboard, which we need to draw our shape out on. Now that the shape is drawn, it's time to cut it out. And that should do it. This is going to be the base of our device.
To attach our fidget spinner to the base, we are going to use this spring. But it's a little long, so first we're going to cut it down to size.
The next step is to glue our spring in place. Now remember, kids, when using things like hot glue, make sure to ask an adult for help.
Step 1, add the hot glue. Lots of glue. Step 2, add the spring. Now the most important part about this is to make sure that it dries nice and straight. So we are going to hold it in place until it dries.
Next, we're going to mark out and cut 3 little tabs from this popsicle stick, which will act as extenders to our selector. Let's get to marking.
Each of these tabs will be 1 centimeter long. Now that they're marked out, let's get to cutting.
Now that we have our 3 tabs cut to size, we're going to glue 1 to each side of our fidget spinner. Let's get to gluing.
And adding the glue, and there.
It's important to try to make sure that these dry nice and straight. Looks like everything is good and dry. Next, we're going to use this cup. Whew, I am parched. Just kidding. We're actually going to use the bottom of this cup and punch a hole in it, like that. Now this is going to go over our spring. All that's left is to glue it together. Now that our selector is finished and dry, it's time to glue it to our base. So we're gonna glue the base of the spring to our base cardboard with a whole lot of hot glue. So much hot glue. Wow. Now we wanna try to get it right on our center point and hold it nice and straight while it dries. You can come back later.
Hey, Bree! Did you know alligators prefer freshwater marshes and lakes, while crocodiles tend to live in saltwater environments?
Sounds like they both live in water to me.
Oh, come on, but... Arr! Back to the drawing board!
Now we're going to use popsicle sticks and a nut to make our trigger mechanism.
Let's glue and stack. Glue and stack. Next, adding the nut, which will be the catch to our trigger. Now we're making a spacer for our slide so it'll sit at the perfect height. And now it's time for more gluing and stacking, and more gluing and stacking, all to make our housing, which will hold the sliding portion of our trigger. And some more gluing and stacking. Yep, you guessed it, more gluing and stacking. Now let's check our fit. Perfect! Now we're going to make an A-frame out of popsicle sticks. This needs to be good and strong because this will be the point that connects our mechanism all together. Finally, it's time to add some tension, which we are going to use a rubber band.
So now that we have our trigger mechanism made, it's time to glue it in place. Oop, place. Right there, perfect.
Add the glue, put it in the right spot, and hold it till it dries.
So the first step is to set our contraption, like that. And then all it takes is pushing down on the wrong spot. Bam! Now we're going to make a reel using 2 circles of cardboard and a wooden dowel. Whoop! Whoop! And that should do it.
Step 1, adding our sidewalls and gluing it to our base. Step 2, threading our dowel through our reels and A-frame. And step 3, add a little glue to keep everything in place.
So our next step is going to be to build the top of the mouth, which is the part that's going to go open and shut. Open and shut. Open and shut. And I know just what to use for this. Be right back. So we are going to use our template from earlier, the same one that we used to make the bottom of our device, to make an identical piece. Perfect. Now we're going to draw a semicircle where our teeth will be. Just like that. Next step will be to cut each hole where each tooth will be. Perfect. But the only thing is, it doesn't quite fit. So we are gonna have to cut this down to size. Now that it's cut to size, let's add the teeth. Next step is to glue all these teeth in place. Since this is the top of our mouth, we can glue all of our teeth in place because they don't have to move, unlike the bottom ones. So we're gonna put lots of glue to make sure everything is nice and secure. There we go, just like that. Now that all the glue is good and dry, it's time to assemble it all together.
By peeling off one side of the cardboard, it makes it nice and flexible. This will allow for us to make a smooth curve. Working our way from the center, we're going to glue this piece all the way around to make the side of the top of our head. Now it's time to trim it up. Snip, snip. Let's fit it all together and glue it in place. Now, for some added support, we are going to use a popsicle stick and lots of glue. Now let's glue on our top plate or the top of the head.
Now that we have the top of our mouth assembled, let's take a look at how our contraption works. So the top of the mouth is glued onto this wheel, which allows it to move the mouth up and down. Now this will allow us to arm our trap. When we move our mouth up, we can slide the nut under the cup lid, locking it into place. Now, when something comes along and accidentally triggers the trap, boom, it springs into action. Just like a mouse trap.
And now it's time to make our bottom jaw. We've started with a similar shape, marked out the teeth, and added a hatch door. Now it's time to add in those chompers. Now that our teeth are installed, we need to make sure there's enough room to slide them down and up and down and up. Looking good.
So we are going to finish off our bottom teeth by adding a tiny little glue dot on the top and a bigger glue dot on the bottom. Now when this dries, it will allow for our teeth to move up and down. See, up and down without sliding out, keeping them in place. Now that we have our bottom teeth done, we can set them in place. Choo, 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 choo. Bum, bum, bum. See if it works. Where is it? Ah!
Bree! How can you say they're the same when they're totally different colors? Alligators are a darker blackish gray, while crocodiles are a lighter, more greenish brownish.
Well, they both have long snouts and powerful tails and short little legs and bony plated backs.
Oh, you are impossible! I will be back!
Well, now that we have our contraption completely built, I think this guy needs to look a little bit more like an alligator.
First, we need to give this guy a body, a tail, 2 arms, and 2 legs. And finally, this guy needs a nose and eyes. Oh, looking so good. That means it's time for paint.
And now, presenting the finished Gator Dentist Training Device! Good job, Bree. And Combo.
Ooh.
Not only is this the perfect dentist training device, but it also looks just like Gus. Ah, gummies!
All right, Bree, I'm back to prove to you that alligators and crocodiles are, in fact, different. The spout of an alligator's is broad and U-shaped, while in a crocodile's, it's narrow and V-shaped. Crocodiles are stronger than alligators, and their bite force is stronger too. And did you know that crocodiles have a jaw that closes from the top down, so both sets of teeth are visible? With alligators, you can only see the top row of teeth.
Whoa, whoa, Combo! I was just joking with you. Everybody knows that alligators and crocodiles are totally different.
Why on earth wouldn't you tell me that? So many different times. Do you know how much valuable video game time I wasted researching gator facts?
Well, it was just a joke, but think about how much you just learned in a day. But my device is finished, which means it's time for Bree versus Combo.
Combo Bunga! I'm ready for that! Wait, who goes first?
Well, since I built it, that means I get to go first.
Let's go with this one! Woohoo! Yes! Good job, me! You're up, Bree!
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Whoa!
Yes! Round 1 goes to Combo! Boom! Since I won, looks like I get to start round 2. Oh yeah! Good luck, Bree! This one!
Look out!
Oh, no, not that one. That one?
Ah, bam! It's like I can't lose!
Close one.
Okay, I'm gonna stay away from that side, so. Woo! Again?
Ouch!
Round 2 winner is me! Combo Bunga!
Round 3. I have to win this one, right? The odds have to be in my favor.
We'll see about that.
Okay.
Close one.
This one feels lucky.
Maybe if I stare at them long enough, I can figure out which one to avoid.
This one?
Oh.
Wow, We're really running out of teeth options here. Oh no!
Ooh.
My undefeated streak is now defeated! Well, even though my score is no longer perfect, I think we can all just take a moment to celebrate my victory! Oh yeah! A combo, a bunga! A combo bunga, a combo bunga! As good as I did with this Gator Dentist training device, I do think I'll stick to video games.
I definitely don't want to be a gator dentist. I like my fingers exactly where they are. Hey guys, thank you for watching. Remember, always stay happy and rise up. Bye! You did great, Gus!